We are one of the oldest institutions of higher learning in Oklahoma.
We are teaching tomorrow's leaders.
We are champions.
We're the first forensic science program of its kind in the state.
We are making school rock.
We are learning to tell stories that make a difference.
We are the leaders on campus today and in our communities tomorrow.
We are reaching new heights in the fine arts.
We are tomorrow's business innovators.
We are learning to prevent illness and promote health in our community.
We are all this and more. We are Central.
There are more than 20,000 ways to experience Illinois State.
Hey, what's up?
You ready to go to class?
What kind of Redbird will you be? Create your legacy at Illinois State University.
This is Midland University.
This is the place.
It's what college life is all about. A small campus feel.
Just right.
With big opportunities. Big opportunities. From programs that inspire my passion. My passion.
My passion.
And ignite my potential.
My potential. Where you can graduate in 4 years. Guaranteed.
This is my time.
This is the place.
Midland University.
It's definitely a big deal. The next 4 years of my life will determine my future. I'm gonna need an education to do what I want to do. But I want more. I want the best I can get, and I'm ready to work hard for it. That's why I'm choosing Minot State University. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, belong.
This is you at OU. What will you learn? How will you excel? What path will you lead? Who will you impact? What will you do at OU?
Hi, I'm Dana.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Uptown Normal.
The best part about Uptown Normal is how close it is to campus. It's located right next to the quad, it has everything you could possibly want, and it's within walking distance of everything on campus.
There are plenty of things to keep you busy at Uptown Normal. There are tons of restaurants, a pizza place, frozen yogurt, there's a bookstore, a record store, the post office.
There's shops and boutiques and even some bakeries.
There's a great hotel, and one of the best things about Uptown Normal is Uptown Station.
Uptown Station is the transportation hub of Uptown Normal. It has a really great bus system which will take you pretty much anywhere in town for free with your Redbird ID. It's also the Amtrak station in town.
So if you want to plan a trip home, it'll go to Chicago, St. Louis, and tons of stops in between. Another good thing about Uptown Station is that it's located right next to Constitution Trail,
which is a really cool exercise trail for people who like to bike, run, or walk, and it connects Bloomington to Normal.
Uptown Normal is a great amenity, and it's right next to the Illinois State campus.
So they're gonna make a whole day out of it or just stop by in between classes. There are so many things to come see and do. State your passion
at Illinois State University.
We stand strong on the same team.
We all represent one thing.
We perform on the stage, on the field, in the classroom for our dreams.
We respect who you are every day.
Take pride in the way that we play.
No hate, no need to discriminate.
We're accountable for things that we say.
It's not about the way that you look.
We appreciate the skin that you're in.
You are who you are when you get here.
Work hard, pray hard, and we win.
We can all make a change in the world.
Come together, one voice, speak loud.
Here at Midland, together we are warriors.
And we all wear the M so proud.
Together, we are warriors.
Zusammen sind wir Warriors.
Samen, wij zijn strijders.
Together, we are warriors.
Some say it's where you are that matters most, the feel of a place. Others say it's who you're with. At Oregon, we say it's both. It's a sense of purpose that takes flight in the classroom, on the court, and around the world. It's a sense of belonging that takes root. The bonds we build, the ones not easily broken.
There is something so powerful about this sense of belonging that no matter where you go, once a duck, always the duck.
It's original and unexpected, groundbreaking and world class.
We're part of history, but we're always trying to make more history.
It's the sand, sun, wind, and snow. And if anyone asks, it never rains. Some say it's the place. Others say it's the people. We just say it's Oregon. What will you say?
For over 131 years, the University of Oklahoma has been making an impact. It is a legacy of excellence, a legacy defined by courage and determination, a legacy of champions, both on and off the field. And we're not done yet. From big wins to bigger discoveries, we're advancing Oklahoma, the nation, and the world. Because at the University of Oklahoma, we change lives.
Imagine your future, the places, the possibilities. Where might your aspirations, interests, and abilities take you? Illinois State University is where your true talents are discovered, nurtured, and put to work. We cultivate leaders, build careers, and ignite your passion to impact our world. State your passion at Illinois State University.
This is your Midland experience.
Small field.
Big opportunities.
250 performing arts opportunities.
Did we mention the 4-year graduation guarantee? Midland University.
It's a huge decision. It's my life, my future. Because I'm not just choosing a university, I'm choosing the life I will have. I want more than learning. I want the best education I can get. That's why I'm choosing Minot State University. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, belong.
Connect to innovation.
Connect to creativity.
Connect to opportunities.
Connect
To friendship.
Connect to all this and more.
When you connect to Central.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to tonight's game number 2 at the Battle of the Edge. This is Curtis Johnson alongside James Jalbert, featuring Midland University against the University of Oklahoma. As they get started, they're going to meet the starters over top of the PA announcer. James, what are you looking for between these two teams this afternoon?
You know, Curtis, I think one of the biggest things, you know, OU's trying to bounce back from that first half.
Yeah.
Right? First half of the season was rough. It was a rough start for them. They're looking to make some differences, make some changes, and just talking to Coach Arvanites before the game, he's a good buddy. Just talking to him, he's like, man, we just want to get a new start. This is a new season for us. So, yeah. So from them, want to pick up that intensity. I want to see the way they played against UCO in that second game of the series.
Yeah, it was good.
Where it was a pretty evenly matched game. We know that they have a little bit more control of that, and see them kind of try and do that. We've obviously played Midland as well as the Broncos, and Midland gave us a bit of a fight at the beginning of the season, and so look to see them try and battle this one out.
Yeah.
So a little Sooner Warrior action this afternoon.
OU coming in off a win against Colorado State right before the break, James. Midland dropped one at M2 University of Mary. Team's records as they enter play this afternoon, I guess. Midland record 3-13-1. OU sitting at 4-7-2-2. So we should be in for a pretty even matchup. I believe both teams ranked somewhere in the 30s or 40s.
Yeah, I believe OU's in the 40s. I think they're 45 currently. And I believe Midland is in, I think, 33 to 38, somewhere around there.
So we welcome you into the Edge.
And don't discount that loss to that M2 team, because that University of Mary Division II team is also the team that handed Minot State their first loss of the season.
Yeah, they run the show in M2. They have won, I think, 2 or 3 years in a row in the men's Division II. So definitely a good hockey team.
Yeah, Chun just had a shot that just creeped past on that far post.
Culberson Bond getting the start in the pipes this evening for OU. He had a pretty whale of a game, if I remember correctly, against UCO a couple months ago. The Sherwood Park, Alberta native. It'll be Bassett in to take the face-off for OU. Squirts back Eddington, long shot. Culberson Bond had troubles with it off the glove. It squirts to safety. Out to Royer now. He'll shoot it, goes wide. Pinching down Olsen off the bench. He'll keep it alive for Midland. And away skates Bickford, the Texas native. He'll dump it in deep, giving chase is OU. Coming over with is McKinley. Ran into there, and Reyes will pinch down to keep it alive for OU. Down and below the Midland net. It's McKinley looking to center. Hit the side of the net, and Hollander takes over. Broken up there by Olsen, but right in front. Backhand, off the post. OU just about got an early one, another one off the post. Two in rapid succession here, and the Sooners come up empty. Away skates Midland to center. He'll chip it in deep. That's right in behind OU's net. Up to Hollander. He's met there by a couple Midland, and they'll put it in deep. Reyes now spins it up the wall. Hoyer takes over. Shot right on, scores.
Wow.
A wrist shot from the point. Culberson Bond had trouble with it, and Royer makes it 1-0 Midland.
That one went off the leg, kind of trickled up, popped up over the glove, and Culberson Bond couldn't come up with it.
Kind of a screen shot from the point. And OU, after hitting 2 posts in a matter of 3 seconds, finds themselves down 1-0. Wisely and Glass into the face-off dot now, and Royer, the goal scorer, skates back for it. He's met there, and Glass comes away with it. Out to Fry. He'll shoot it wide of the net. Comes out to the point, where it's just chiseled back in by Howe. And now Eddington will set it up behind his own net. The captain looked to sauce it out, hit Fry in the glove. That's touched by Midland and no hand pass. Eddington now. He'll fire it over to Olsen. Into the center. Comes Chun. He'll backhand it on. Culberson Bond will hold it. Just over 3 minutes gone here in the first period.
Yeah, Midland doing a good job just controlling and moving the flow, keeping the flow down in the Sooner zone, finding those opportunities to get some shots on net.
You're right into the face-off dot. Squirts back to Scherer. He'll shoot it. Nice save of Culberson Bond right into the O. And we'll get another whistle.
Set play there for Midland. Just that quick draw back and the quick shot from Scherer on net. Hoping for that rebound, trying to jam it home.
So OU will win the face-off, but it's broken up there nicely. And away skates OU. Here's Bickford now. Had to tag up, so he couldn't touch it. And Olsen tries to find someone, no one there. Stopping it behind his net is Voyen. No icing as it gets past Barone. And away comes Bickford now. He'll look to stretch it. Couldn't hit Baird. Nice play there by Eddington. Eddington now finds the goal scorer, Royer. Back in his own zone, surveying. Up the wall, nice pass. Novak unable to get it deep though. And it'll pop down into the Midland end. Giving chase there is Payne. But it's Eddington. Unable to hit, but Midland able to negate the icing there. Good effort by Wotan. Good on the back check too. And Wotan takes over. Wotan now hand to Olsen. Olsen will skate it up. Find Wisely. And he'll chip and chase. Look to center. Nice play there by Prouty though. Out in front. Chun. Just missed that high glove. Up and out of play.
That one starts right at the blue line as Midland tries to jam it through, able to gain the zone, kind of work the outside, get that shot off. Culberson Bond up to the task as that one went up into the netting.
So Wisely, Bassett into the dot. Wisely will win it back. Shot wide by June. Oh, in front it comes. And away skates Howe to center. Olsen right there, meets him. Backhanded over here to an open wing as McKinley chiseled it over. Now Olsen He'll chip and skate. Off a good stick there. Fry has to turn back. Fry looking cross ice. Missed hole under, but found Howe, and he'll chip it in deep. McKinley after it. Olsen now. Olsen right. Rose in there. He looked to center. Cut off by Secord, though. In skates Donovan. Tipped over the net, and Bickford will collect behind his own goal. Here's Secord now up the wall. He'll chip it. McKinley cut off, though, by Royer. Into the corner goes Mrose. He's met there by Howe. They'll do battle. Comes out to Secord, and he has time to skate to center. Eddington meets him hard there, though. And it's stopped in behind the Midland net. Out to Barone, and he'll fire it right back in. Eddington, first to it. He'll spin it up the wall, and away comes Royer. Royer finds Tim in the center, in over the line. But Bickford cuts that off, and he'll just wire it up the wall. Here's Teakin. He'll go cross ice, nice pass. A little bit of mix up there in OU, but Glass able to retrieve. Bickford support, Glass will come away with it. He'll feather it up the wall. Davidson unable to hit anyone, and Shearer will just lift it in deep. Culberson Bond hold for a moment, and he will cover off the Midland pressure.
I think what we're seeing just on the OU side, we're seeing some miscommunication between guys where passes are, different things like that. We saw it down in the Midland zone. Secord was able to gain the zone, but they were caught in a change. So he had nobody there with him to pass to, and which could have been an opportunity for the Sooners to get a shot.
Blake there into the face-off dot, won that one against Wisely. And Reyes now will hand it up the wall. It comes with Blake. Can't get it cleanly, but does get it out. Wotan and over the line. Wisely now down in the corner. Puck will pinball in front, and Reyes will escape out of pressure. He'll shovel it up the wall. It's cut off there, though. And Chun keeps it alive.
Chun does a great job there, just keeping the puck in his feet, keeping it moving. He's got two Sooners on him, able to fight them both off and get the puck deep.
There is Chun. He get hit hard there, but Shearer now looks to shoot it. Nice save. Culberson Bond sees it all the way to the glove, and he'll hang on for a whistle. Just about 7 minutes gone here in this first period. Shots on goal so far. 4-2 in favor of the 1-0 lead for Midland. Be Wright and Prouty into to take the face-off. Prouty will win that one back. And Fry now up the wall to Martin. Unable to handle it clean. Didn't get it out. Prouty now takes over. Fry there to support. Martin will chip it. Prouty, though, couldn't get it by Royer.
Royer does a great job keeping the stick in the lane, keeping everything contained for the Warriors and forcing the play down into the Sooner zone again.
And Donovan there had to head off on a change. Looked like he maybe lost an edge on his blade there. Be kept in by Eddington, captain of Midland. OU now with it, though. Martin up the wall. Runs into trouble, but he's able to get it out. Eddington now in his own zone. Cut off there by Payne. Eddington, though, gets it deep. Over to Fry. Payne runs into trouble. OU, though, chisels it out to center. And there's Shear. Now Tim with it. He'll come in over the Sooner line. Look to survey. He'll shoot it. Culberson Bond stick that away. Bassett out to center. Shearer, though, there to intercept, and he'll send it right back in. Culberson Bond on one hop.
Culberson Bond recognizing his guys need a change. Sooners haven't been able to really get an established breakout from their own zone. Midland able to stop everything pretty much at center ice. So get a change, try and get some fresh legs out there and figure it out.
Wisely and Bassett. Bassett will win that one back. OU doing a pretty good job on the faceoff dot. Able to skate out of pressure, but lost the puck there. It was Barone. That'll be sent in deep by Hollander. And away skates Chun. He'll chip it in. Wisely there first to it. Bickford cuts it off. Looks to skate it out and does. Now Hollander takes over. He'll chip in charge. Gets by Shearer, and first to get it though is Eddington. Leaves it for Wisely. Good puck support there from the centerman. Ooh, a little lackadaisical though with it, and shot right on. Voyen makes a nice save there. Off a little bit of a pinball play. Here now, Hollander. Ridden in hard there. Out to the center, glass. And a shot. Oh, and he just missed.
Swearingen with that shot just wide.
On the rebound. Here's Shearer now. He'll just lift it out to center. And Reyes will go back to retrieve it. He'll quick up to Glass. Glass all by himself. And away comes Donovan. Donovan over the line. Through his legs. Centered it. Ooh, and just missing his right. A nice little play there from Donovan. Secord rides his man in. And then there's Reyes and Wright. Davidson now. Skated out. And away comes Secord. Secord looked to go wide. Secord to the net. Nice save there by Voyen. Of a power move from Secord. Davidson though ends it in deep. And Royer will take over. Nice little pass from Tim, and away he skates. And Fry let it go. Little fiddlery front by Novak. And Weber now.
Penalty coming up here. Late slash from Midland's number 12. Tim. Right in front of the net.
Both officials.
He goes down.
Webster and Orsini both put their arm up simultaneously.
So Midland goes to the...
So Tim, 2 for a slash. And OU will get a chance to level this up. 9:37 here left in this first period.
Go back to that open net shot from Swearingen.
Yeah.
He's going to be kicking himself for that one.
It'll be Prouty, Evitt, Martin, Barone, and Fry make up the 5-some for OU on this power play. Seam pass. Oh, Barone just about had a tap in back door.
Another great opportunity for the Sooners.
Convert it. Here's Fry. Chun, Woughton, Shearer, and Olsen make up the 4-some on the penalty kill for Midland. Here now, Prouty. Handed up the wall to Barone. Passive penalty kill here from Midland. And Barone. Prouty. Looking at center. And Evitt comes away with it. Back to the point. Fry. Shot. High. Missed. And Voyen will fall on it. And he'll smother for a whistle.
Good opportunity for the Sooners there to try and capitalize again. Just kind of working the outside. Good shots from the top. Just a little wide. Try and get that rebound, right? We talk about that quite a bit. Put it on net. Get the rebound. Let it pump down to the top of the paint and just jam it home. We saw that in game 1.
We did.
With Minot.
Payne to fake the faceoff against Morose. Morose will win it. But away comes Glass. Good puck support there from the Sooners to contain. He'll pop out. Secord will have it sent the length of the ice by Novak. Back to grab it, Bickford. The quarterback on the penalty kill for the Sooners. In over the line, Blake had to go off his stick with Secord in front. Had to center it. Might have been in a better opportunity just to shoot it himself. Here Payne now. Morose looking to get it out. Can't. Now does. Good second effort there to get it out. There's Blake, and he'll send it in deep. Wisely, fresh legs. Will send it back. And Royer will send it to 200. And that will do it for the Sooner power play. 2-1. Midland kills it off. Here, Bickford now. Lost it for a second. Wotton creates that turnover, and away he skates. Back to Wisely. He'll sidestep, looking to get in. Secord with a little extra. And they'll do battle now in the corner. Wotton rides him into the boards. Out in front and Chun. And he whiffs, wired it high. Now here is Chun. He'll throw it in front. Culberson Bond just had to glance off him, didn't know much about it. Away skate the Sooners. Good turnover there by Shearer. But now Bickford with room to skate. And now Hollander on the bobble offside at the Midland line.
I think if you're the Sooners, you want to try and get a little more structure going to the play, a little more flow.
A little chaotic.
It's
right
chaotic right now, and I think when you look at Midland has control of this period so far in regards to just the flow.
Here now, Eddington, right to Donovan, and he'll skate, head to the net. Shot wide there from Rose. Royer, though, pinches down to keep it in. There's Baird. 3 Midland players converge to keep that in. Up the wall it comes, Baird. Blake. And Eddington, though, cuts it off, and Royer takes over. Quick up to right, Weber. Out of play off a Bonifay stick. Bonifay. And we'll have a whistle.
You got it.
Bonifay?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Names are hard.
Here's Reyes now. Prouty. Prouty into the line. Ooh, just about. Swearingen, though, has it come back to him. Blocked there by Weber. Here's Shearer now. He'll skate away. Unable to hit that, as Kornick was looking to get free. And that'll be icing for the Warriors. Another quick period, James. This is ripping. 5:45 here left in this first period. No whistles, 1 penalty.
I think when we look back at game 1, we look at this game, really, they were super fast.
They were.
Flow of the game was good. Officials didn't get in the way of the play. They just kind of let the guys play.
Yeah.
I think we're seeing that again today and this evening or this afternoon,
Been
whatever it is right now.
Start of a good hockey game.
Whatever time it is.
And there's Bickford now. He'll rip it right on. And Voyen with the quick glove. And we'll get another whistle.
Delirium can't set in yet.
No, it's only game 2,
It's only
James.
game 2. We can't have any.
Maybe on game 9 we'll get a little.
Game 9 will probably be pretty delirious.
Yeah.
That might be pretty funny.
It might be. But we are professionals.
Darn right.
Prouty will win this one back. Here's Payne now. He'll shoot it, deflected. Wisely to the corner. Here's Martin. He'll look to rag it. Prouty there to support. Wisely tries to separate him. Barone will pinch down to keep it in. He does. Out in front, Prouty. Ooh.
Great opportunity, a great thought to throw that up to the top to try and get that shot. If you can rip a one-timer, get a rebound.
There's Barone hit the linesman. There's Wotton. Nice play there by Bickford. 2 strides and he had him. And we got too many men.
Yeah, it looks like
for the
Midland's
Midland
gonna go
Warriors.
So back to
Back
the box.
official. Quick on it. And Midland will have to kill off their second penalty of the evening. Successfully killing off the first OU attempt. And the big power play, the power play 1, will load up 4 forwards. Glass, Payne, Secord, Blake, and then the defenseman quarterbacking this one will be Bickford.
Face-off goes straight to Bickford.
Calmly, he'll walk it and rip it. Nice block there by Wisely. Into the bumper, Blake, down low, shot. Blake, Secord can't handle the rebound. The net comes off and we'll get a whistle. Nice little play there. Bickford walked the line, just feathered it back. Glass with a nice shot. Voyen up to the task.
Secord just couldn't kind of get a backhand on it, bobbling puck to get that empty net again.
Bouncy ping pong ball. Glass and Wisely now. Wisely with the warning. Glass will win it. Back to Secord, he'll walk the line. Look to tip.
Oh, what a
Blake
tip.
with a high tip there. Trouble for Voyen to pick up. Back to Bickford. Seam pass, Secord. Looking to shoot, it scores!
Wow. Through the wickets.
Secord from the top of the point. Just rips it on net. Voyen unable to pick it up. 1-1. OU ties it.
That first shot that the Sooners took, it was about eye level with Secord, or with Voyen. Was looking top shelf, just above the shoulder, about center, but Secord changes things up, takes it to the ice, and just rips it through, and goes 5-hole.
Almost like a sweep shot. He just sort of. So 1-1 here. 4:20 left in this first period. Very entertaining first period of hockey, I must say. Here's Wright. He'll skate in and over the line. Met there by Payne, but Wright will try to swivel it down low. Glass cut it off nicely. And away skates Davidson. He'll send it in deep, giving chase the goal scorer Secord. Gets there first. Gave a little extra to Teakin. Here's Davidson now. Wright, though, comes away with it. He'll spin it up the wall, but it's kept in there by Payne. Kept in by Shearer. Well, we'll give a little extra, and that'll delayed penalty against the Warriors again, and they'll be back on the penalty kill.
You know, I'm trying to think back to the beginning of the season, because obviously the Broncos started off the season playing against Midland, and I think that was one of the biggest things, penalties. And those will bite you.
So it'll be Shearer who's going to sit 2 for roughing. He's got a little extra aggressive. Threw that 1 extra. The referee Orsini makes the call.
When working with a 4-man crew on the officiating, there's not a whole lot of room.
Not much you can get away with 4-man,
yeah,
2 official system.
Especially that behind the play stuff.
Yep. Here's Fry to point. He'll look to Barone. Tried to spin it back to Fry, unable to connect, and they'll have to regroup to center. Fry now. Kicked by Evet. Be sent in deep by Royer. Away now is Fry. Looks to start it. He'll hand it to Prouty. Sidesteps Morose, and he's away. Evet now. Fry. Hands it Perrone. Shot right on. Nice save, Voyen. Through a crowd. Fry now. He'll walk the line. Looking to shoot it. Does. Voyen, nice save there too. Martin giving chase. Evet in there. Royer comes up with it though, and he will send it the length of the ice. Sooners will have to regroup. 1 minute left here in the power play. Sooners had a couple good looks thus far. And away skates Bickford. Runs into Wisely.
Wisely not giving much room for the Sooners to break it out.
Here's the goal scorer, Secord, in over the line. He'll look to shoot it. Hands back Bickford, though. At the point, Bickford again. Secord, one-timer. He fanned on it.
Just caught the heel of that one.
Glass tried to find him there, couldn't. Away Bickford to retrieve it again. He'll hand it to Payne. He'll look to skate in over the line. Does shot. Scores! Voyen off the top of the glove. Couldn't handle it. And Payne puts the Sooners up 2-1 with 2 minutes to go.
Payne gets his 9th point of the season, his 5th goal with that one. And does a good job of just finding the zone and getting the shot off. But like you said, goes off the tip of the glove of Voyen and heads home.
So the Sooners battle back after being down 1 and make it a 2-1 game here. Here's Royer. He'll hand it to Eddington. Backhanded in deep. No ice. No ice. Here's Bassett now. Just overskated it, and Tim will chisel it out down low. Here's Fry, first to it. It's peeled out of there off Howe's stick. And here's Novak now. Tim now. Royer walking it, and he couldn't hold the line.
Just offside.
Walked it out.
Had a good thing going there. There was a good battle in front of Culberson Bond as Sooners and Warriors trying to battle for position at the top of the crease, looking for that redirect, and unfortunately, that just unable to hold the line for the Warriors.
Here now, Reyes. Come out to Royer. He'll hand to his partner, Eddington. D to D. Cut off there by Payne, though, and he'll send it in deep.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Here now, Royer. He'll hand it off. Through the middle, Donovan unable to handle. And he'll go the length of the ice for icing.
I felt like that was kind of able to be touched before the before the goal line.
I think that's what Donovan and Morose chatting with the linesman about on the way back.
Yeah, Swear Engine kind of held off. Let it go.
If you're not gonna get the call, what do you need to touch it for?
Right?
So Prouty and Wright into the dot. And Prouty wins that clean. Back to Secord. Up and out of play it goes. We'll get another whistle. The Wisely, Chun, and Wotan line will come out.
Sooners will stick with the same line.
So it'll be Prouty and Wisely. Wisely will win it with a little help. Ooh, Martin just about got to that one. Back to Payne. Shot off the post. Third post of the evening thus far for the Sooners. Puck loose. Battle. Martin. Voyen flailing. Keeps it out. And away skates Chun. In over the line. Finds Wisely. Chun down to the front. Backhander. Nice save. Culberson Bond. It's loose though. Secord gets it out of there to safety. Wisely right on him. Secord looking to just eat it. Payne. 5-3, 2-1, and that will do it for the first period. A period that sees the Sooners rally from 1 goal down to make it a 2-1 lead in their favor, Shots on goal after the end of the first period, 10-8 in favor of the Sooners. Pretty even in terms of the shot department, pretty even in terms of the goal department.
Yeah.
James, your thoughts on a pretty eventful and entertaining first period?
Yeah, I mean, I think pretty even game, pretty even play between both teams coming into this one. I think if you're the Sooners, you want to get a couple of those opportunities backdoor, a couple of those shots that were missed. you want to capitalize on that, settle the puck maybe. If you have enough time, there's a half second to slap it down, just kind of get the shot, right?
Yep.
And stuff. So I think if you're the
Swearingen one.
yeah,
that
the
you're talking
Swearingen
about.
one,
Yep.
you had a little bit of an extra second. Voyant wasn't getting the kick over there right away.
Yep.
Right? So I think if you can capitalize on moments like that, Sooners at that point have, 3-goal lead, maybe a 4-goal lead in this period.
And then you touched on it on the broadcast. The Warriors maybe getting a little too much penalty trouble in that first period.
Right. And I think we've seen that in the past, where, especially when they played the Broncos, right? They got into penalty trouble.
Right.
If you're the Warriors, you want to come into that second period and say, okay, guys, let's play a little more disciplined hockey.
Yep.
Let's play our game.
Yep.
And control the play a little bit more.
Exactly. All right. Well, from the battle at the edge in Edmond, Oklahoma, we'll be back for period number 2. You are listening to Bronco Hockey Live.
We are one of the oldest institutions of higher learning in Oklahoma.
We are teaching tomorrow's leaders.
We are champions.
We're the first forensic science program of its kind in the state.
We are making school rock.
We are learning to tell stories that make a difference.
We are the leaders on campus today and in our communities tomorrow.
We are reaching new heights in the fine arts.
We are tomorrow's business innovators.
We are learning to prevent illness and promote health in our community.
We are all this and more. We are Central.
There are more than 20,000 ways to experience Illinois State.
Hey, what's up? You ready to go to class?
What kind of Redbird will you be? Create your legacy at Illinois State University.
This is Midland University.
This is the place.
It's what college life is all about. A small campus feel.
Just right.
With big opportunities. Big opportunities. From programs that inspire my passion. My passion.
My passion.
And ignite my potential.
My potential. Where you can graduate in 4 years. Guaranteed.
This is my time.
This is the place.
Midland University.
It's definitely a big deal. The next 4 years of my life will determine my future. I'm gonna need an education to do what I want to do. But I want more. I want the best I can get, and I'm ready to work hard for it. That's why I'm choosing Minot State University. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, belong.
This is you at OU. What will you learn? How will you excel? What path will you lead? Who will you impact? What will you do at OU?
Hi, I'm Dana.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Uptown Normal.
The best part about Uptown Normal is how close it is to campus. It's located right next to the quad. It has everything you could possibly want, and it's within walking distance of everything on campus.
There are plenty of things to keep you busy at Uptown Normal. There are tons of restaurants, a pizza place, frozen yogurt, there's a bookstore, a record store, the post office.
There's shops and boutiques and even some bakeries.
There's a great hotel, and one of the best things about Uptown Normal is Uptown Station.
Uptown Station is the transportation hub of Uptown Normal. It has a really great bus system which will take you pretty much anywhere in town for free with your Redbird ID. It's also the Amtrak station in town.
So if you want to plan a trip home, it'll go to Chicago, St. Louis, and tons of stops in between. Another good thing about Uptown Station is that it's located right next to Constitution Trail,
which is a really cool exercise trail for people who like to bike, run, or walk, and it connects Bloomington to Normal.
Uptown Normal is a great amenity, and it's right next to the Illinois State campus.
So they're gonna make a whole day out of it or just stop by in between classes. There are so many things to come see and do. State your passion
at Illinois State University.
We stand strong on the same team.
We all represent one thing.
We perform on the stage, on the field, in the classroom for our dreams.
We respect who you are every day.
Take pride in the way that we play.
No hate, no need to discriminate.
We're accountable for things that we say.
It's not about the way that you look.
We appreciate the skin that you're in.
You are who you are when you get here.
Work hard, pray hard, and we win.
We can all make a change in the world.
Come together, one voice, speak loud.
Here at Midland, together we are warriors.
And we all wear the M so proud.
Together, we are warriors.
Zusammen sind wir Warriors.
Samen, wij zijn strijders.
Together, we are warriors.
Some say it's where you are that matters most, the feel of a place. Others say it's who you're with. At Oregon, we say it's both. It's a sense of purpose that takes flight in the classroom, on the court, and around the world. It's a sense of belonging that takes root. The bonds we build, the ones not easily broken.
There is something so powerful about this sense of belonging that no matter where you go, once a duck, always a duck.
It's original and unexpected, groundbreaking and world-class.
We're part of history, but we're always trying to make more history.
It's the sand, sun, wind, and snow. And if anyone asks, it never rains. Some say it's the place. Others say it's the people. We just say, it's Oregon. What will you say?
For over 131 years, the University of Oklahoma has been making an impact. It is a legacy of excellence, a legacy defined by courage and determination, a legacy of champions, both on and off the field. And we're not done yet. From big wins to bigger discoveries, we're advancing Oklahoma, the nation, and the world. Because at the University of Oklahoma, we change lives.
Imagine your future, the places, the possibilities. Where might your aspirations, interests, and abilities take you? Illinois State University is where your true talents are discovered, nurtured, and put to work. We cultivate leaders, build careers, and ignite your passion to impact our world. State your passion at Illinois State University.
This is your Midland experience.
Small field.
Big opportunities.
250 performing arts opportunities.
Did we mention the 4-year graduation guarantee? Midland University.
It's a huge decision. It's my life, my future. Because I'm not just choosing a university, I'm choosing the life I will have. I want more than learning. I want the best education I can get. That's why I'm choosing Minot State University. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, belong.
Connect to innovation.
Connect to creativity.
Connect to opportunities.
Connect to friendship. Connect to all this and more when you connect to Central.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to the Edge for the Bronco Barn for period number 2. Midland Warriors against OU. 2-1. OU leads after 1 period of play. Looking to make it 2 wins in a row. 2 wins on the bounce, as they say. Winners against Colorado State in December. Trying to improve their record.
December seems so long ago right now.
It does, I know. December 10th, too. It's a month ago. Woo!
It's crazy.
2022 gone, and 2023, here we are.
Yep. Another fun night at the rink, or fun day at the rink, because it has been a day.
Yeah. Started at noon, and it will end tonight. And UCO takes on the University of Oregon for the 3rd game of today's proceedings. Right now, we're in the middle of game 2, and we thank you for tuning in. It's James Jalbert and Curtis Johnson. And away comes Bickford after a win on the faceoff from Glass. He'll chip it in deep, and Eddington, the 2 captains, do battle. They'll scoot out to center. Secord will just send it back in deep. Took a hop over Voyan's stick. And away skates Royan. Now Eddington pinching down, though, to keep it alive. Barone, nice play there. Glass in to help out. And Royer, Eddington. Ooh, nice little move in front of his net. It's Wotan now. Nice D there from Bickford. Knocked that down. Barone will skate back. Zips it up the wall. Cut off there, though. Nice hand-eye by Donovan.
Would have liked to see Bickford, after he got that knockdown, just kind of skate with it. He knocked it down in front of him, but he just didn't move forward with it. Could have been a great opportunity for the Sooners to break out there.
Here's Wright now. Off her hand from Shearer. Find an open zone. Soft spot, and Secord will go back for it. Still out there. Minute and a half shift for him. Here's Prouty now. Has to hold up. Secord will now change.
Donovan kind of chilling out, coasting through the neutral zone, just cherry picking a little bit down here.
Here's Olsen now.
His way back.
He'll hand it to Morose. And now here away goes Donovan. He'll chip it in deep and change. Some fresh legs out for the Warriors. Tim Line jumps out. Tim, Novak, and Weber. There's Royer, the goal scorer for the Warriors. He'll hand it to Eddington. Right back out there. This pair that logs quite a few minutes for the Warriors. Here's Miller. Shot wide by Royer, and Novak will retrieve it. Does battle with Fry. Novak now. Down low. There's Tim up to Eddington. Squirts by him. And Eddington has to give chase with Payne right on him. Royer, though, beats him to it. Nice little reverse play to Eddington. Cut off, though. Flung towards the net, and Voyan will handle and hold. Pleased from the bench to move it.
Yeah, I think if you're Midland, you want to keep the flow of the game going. You want to try and get the puck down at the other end. You're trying to get something established. I think to start this period, OU's controlled the period pretty well. First, about 3 minutes in.
Warriors try to make a late change. Orsini, nothing doing, waves him back. There's Hollander. Squirt down to Voyan, no change.
Swearingen with the blast from the top, trying to get it through. Hollander there to try and jam it home, but Voyan able to step up to the challenge. A little bit of a push off on the net there.
Bassett and Chun take the face off. Chun will push it forward, and away comes Wisely. Chipped in there by Wotan. Here's Chun, Reyes. Back at the point. Shearer, Wotton. Tipped wide. And Chun now. Down low to Wisely. Chun now again. Down low, Wotton. Met there by Reyes, but he keeps his feet moving. One hands it back to the point. Shearer, the blast. Blocked in front. Out to center. OU does get it though. And McKinley hit hard there by Wotton. And here's now Chun. Bassett right on him. He'll keep his feet moving and head to the net. Looking to take it there. Oh, just in front, Donovan. Just about. Here is Donovan. Up the wall, Wisely. Rose keeps it in. Down low, Donovan. Right, Shearer. Shearer walking the line right, shoot it. Missed wide, and Olsen will pinch down to keep it in though. Midland applying some pressure here. 4 minutes into this period. There's Wright, Reyes, Swearingen up the wall. And we'll have too many again. And the second time for the Warriors. So they try to get a change and can't do so. Squirts up the wall, hits someone in the feet.
At that point, when you're on the boards, you got to jump out, wait for that guy to get out, especially when the puck's right there.
I think it might have been Donovan that jumped over, and which is why he might serve.
That bites.
So the second time the Midland Warriors have been caught for too many men. And OU looks to maybe extend this lead. Payne and Chun. Here's Bickford. At the point. Down low. Glass now. Payne. He'll seed it across to Secord. Here's Payne again. He'll shoot it. Nice save. Voyen with the left elbow. Up and into the netting.
Good job by OU there, working the outside. Just trying to pick those spots, find those opportunities. But at the same time, Midland doing a good job of cutting down lanes, options, and forcing OU further outside.
Midland, one of the more passive penalty kill teams. They don't necessarily run around, but they try to stay in lanes as much as possible. There's Secord. He'll try to spin and swivel. Eddington right on him, though. Glass, though. Nice support to keep that alive. Up the wall, Payne. Back to Bickford. Nice read there by Royer. But Secord keeps it alive for OU. Now it's Blake. Up to Secord, a little one-touch back. Blake tried to find Payne on the seam pass. Unable to connect. Up the wall, though. Payne keeps it alive on the half wall. He'll hit the bumper. That's Blake. Bickford will walk it. Nice save with the blocker by Voyen. Now here's Glass with it. Payne, Bickford, Secord. Back to Bickford, walking the line. He'll exchange and head up ice. Nice block there by Royer. Glass now. He'll shoot it. Blocker save. And Voyen will starfish and smother.
3 Sooners in front of the net, given opportunities. Glass does a great job, brings it around, gets the shot. Sooners are in that spot to be able to get some of those rebounds, but a great job by Voyen to just cover up and smother it.
14:28 left here in the second period.
And overall, a great control by the Sooners in this power play.
They have. 16-8 the shots thus far. Here's Fry. He'll walk the line, fumbled it a bit, lost it, regained, and had to just chip it deep, which will give time for Shearer. But it's cut off there before it could go the length of the ice by Barone. Here's Payne now, looking to get loose. Finds Prouty. Prouty into the corner. Down low, Martin. First to it, up the wall. Barone keeps it alive.
Warriors.
Barone now, shoot again. Voyen out to the top, and he'll hold. A nice shot from Barone.
Good glove by Voyen. good pressure, sustained pressure from the Sooners to kind of keep this down in the Midland zone. I think we're seeing a little more control from the Sooners in this period than we did last period.
Yeah. You had said it sort of halfway through that it looked a little sporadic and chaotic for OU. Looked much more controlled and joined thus far. Oh, here's Wotan now. That's a slash. Maybe a trip. Maybe two. Oh, nice blocker save there by Culberson Bond. Let's see if we get two calls or just one. Definitely be the one call. Looks like it will be. It's going to be on Bonifay. 2 for a slash. As Wotan got loose.
He owned that one as he was heading to the box, too. Looked to his coach, said, hey, that was me. My bad.
You know what a coach thinks of that? You just don't do it then.
Just don't do it, right? That's what I would say. Shoot, man. Just don't do that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you owning that you did it, but
maybe just don't.
Don't do that.
Nice win by Chun, but it squirts out past Shearer. And he'll retrieve. He'll send it cross ice to Wisely. Finds Wotan in over the line. He'll go for a skate. Down low, Wisely. Control it, Shearer. Looking to get loose. Wisely now. Hands back. Shearer. Culberson Bond. Nice save there with the elbow. 1:33 left in this penalty.
13-11 left in the period.
A quick change from OU. Send out Bassett and Hollander.
Try and match
on the
those
kill.
lines up a little bit.
Warriors will stay with the same 5. Chun, Eddington, Shearer, Wotan. Shot.
Top point
nice
guys
save
for the Warriors.
by Culberson Bond, but it's loose. Here's Chun. He'll spin. Look for Eddington. A rare D-man net front. Working it there. Down low. Back to Shearer. Can't hit. The Warriors will start a change on the power play. Wisely unable to hit anyone. Goes back to Howe. He'll send it out back into the Warriors' end. A little one-touch pass there, and away comes Olsen. Olsen now stop up. Seam pass, nice play. Olsen again, top of the point. Hoyer, shot wide. Howe will backhand it out. Royer has to go back to get it. Here's Wright. Lost it for a moment. Donovan can't handle. Hollander back to get it. Kept in by Holland. Right now. Fanned. Shot. Loose. Fry now. Uses forehand and get it out to center. 19 seconds still to go in this power play. The Warriors trying to even it up. Here's Donovan now with room to skate. And he'll hand it to Royer. Royer, Prouty out of the box. No, you will ice it. Howe sends it the length of the ice, and that will do it for the Sooner penalty. Back to full strength, where Bickford goes back. Swearingen now. Up the wall, Prouty. Martin. OU will get it out to center. Prouty will chip and chase. Back to get it is Shearer. Up the wall it comes. Swearingen, shot right on. Nice save, Oyen. Another good shot there by Swearingen from the point.
Absolutely. Sooners do a good job killing off that penalty and just trying to find their way. Down, great shot from Swearingen.
So the Prouty line will stay out. Prouty, Payne, and Martin. Reyes and Barone on the back end. Down pinching is Barone. Shearer, Eddington. This little saucer into the middle. Weber looks to get loose. Weber into the corner. Find an open wall. Reyes looks to spin it up. Comes up where Olsen will keep it moving. Here's Reyes now, fanned on it. But Martin just chip it in. Prouty there first. Stops up. Ooh, little sidestep on Shearer. Pinch it down to keep it alive is Reyes. Here's Olsen now with room to skate. In over the line. OU creates the turnover though, and away goes Evitt. In over the line, Evitt. Shot right on, scores!
Wow.
He's falling down, and the puck, I think, deflected in off Morose through the 5-hole of Voyen. And it's 3-1 Sooners.
He gets his first as a Sooner. They were quick to grab that.
Nicholas Evitt.
A great breakaway. He gets caught with the, gets tripped up.
And
pushes through.
And I think that did hit a stick on the way in. It just sort of looked like it slowed down. Voyen just unable to close the 5-hole in time. And Evitt gets his first ACHA goal.
I think that's his first, but on the, it says he's got a goal on the season, but they went ahead and grabbed the puck, so that's why I pulled out and said, hey, it's got to be a first, right?
Must be. Or his 100th? I don't know.
I don't think it's that.
Okay. Here's Bickford now. Baird will keep it moving. Bickford now. Stops up, leaves it behind. There is Evitt, the goal scorer. Down low, Blake keeps it moving. Royan runs into Evitt, separates him. And away skates right. Fanned on it, kept in though. Baird will just hand it back in. Delayed offside for the Sooners, they have to tag up. Tipped into Donovan's shield there. Secord runs into Royan. Here's Howe now. Bobbled for a second, but Payne with room to skate. He'll chip in charge. The D-man in deep. There is Fry. Donovan. Secord couldn't connect with that one. No icing. And Chun runs into him. Woughton creates the little turnover. Woughton stick handling out of the zone. Looking for Chun. Can't hit him. Shearer now at the point. Chun. Send it in deep. Payne will just use the glass and get it out. And away skates OU. Nice defense there by Chun. Davison now. Up the wall. Can it hit Secord? No icing. No icing. Here's Shearer. Up the wall. There's Chun now. Couldn't quite catch up to that one. We'll find Woughton into the middle. Wisely now. Wisely to the backhand. Nice save, Culberson Bond. Wisely, I think, wanted to take that to the forehand and just couldn't quite get it there.
I think if you're OU, you want those quick outs, right? I feel like they're slow coming out of the zone. You have an opportunity. Nobody's on you. Let's try and move the puck out of the play.
Just make it a little quicker.
Yeah. Speed up the process so that you're out of your zone, because that's creating turnovers when you're slow out of your zone.
Yep.
And we saw that. Midland just had another opportunity because OU was a little slow coming out of the zone.
So 8 to go still here in period number 2. There's Bonifay. Runs into Kornick. He'll get it in deep. But away skates McKinley now. McKinley will shoot it in off a Midland shin pad. And Eddington goes back to get it. Ooh, took a little right turn in front of his own net there, though. And it'll go into the bench of OU.
Yeah. 7:25 remaining in the second period.
OU leading in shots, 20-9. 7:25 left to go here. Leading on the scoreboard, 3-1. Blake and Wright will step into the dot. And Blake will win it back. Goal scorer, Evitt. Will be swiveled out to center. Back into the Sooner end goes Bickford. He'll use the net and skate it out. He'll chip it.
Great pressure there for Midland.
There's Evitt. Cut off there by Shearer. And Olsen now to Morose. Looking to hit right. Can't hit him. But he does sustain it. Gets it in deep where Reyes now. Out of his own zone. Swivels it back. Fanned on it a bit. Bickford, though, able to help clean it up. And they'll swim it out to safety where Shearer goes back for the Warriors. He'll quick up. Got Chun with a breakaway, if he can find him. Nice play there by Reyes. A little bit of a bad change there by the Sooners, just about cost them. Woughton now. Woughton does a little bit of a lap, poked away, though, by Blake. Blake still on him. Woughton will spin and go. Runs into Martin with a hard hit. Royer now. Offside at the Sooner line.
What a cycle there by Royer, or Woughton. Coming up all the way around, works his way down, met by a freight train.
He had the legs chugging.
Had a great opportunity again for Midland, and I think we're seeing Sooners collapse on plays. You're seeing 3-4 guys collapse down on the puck, but there's open options for Midland in those moments. Glass popped.
Yep. Where be the rink staff? Nope.
You know, we were in the locker room.
Don't.
It was said.
It was.
It was said. Let's be honest.
Golly. What a guy.
It's like Paul Mariconda, Chris Newholt jumping in there.
And we're resetting when we're rocking and rolling.
At least it didn't, you know what.
Easy. I want to go home tonight.
Oh, man.
So the face-off will come back to center on the offside, the Sooner line.
My brain just keeps going back to some past years, you know?
I mean, we had a piece of plywood down behind the net for about
That's where my brain was going,
3
man.
months.
Yeah. How many pucks went through that?
I don't know.
Gosh.
Can't remember what happened. I think someone shot a puck at the top of the glass and it just shattered into a billion pieces.
Out came
Can't
the
remember.
plywood.
Yeah, I can't remember what year that was. Sophomore year, maybe?
All the years.
I don't know. They run together at this point.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to keep track of, like, that's my biggest problem. I have a hard time keeping track of when guys were here.
Yep.
15 years with the Broncos, and it's been a blast.
Here's Fry now with it. 5:30 left to go in the second. Here's Prouty trying to squirt it loose. It comes over to Novak. Can't catch up to that one. And away Eddington now. Eddington, shoot it right on. Nice save, Culberson Bond.
I think, you saw in that moment, again, Midland starting to spread out, right? They're starting to stretch plays a little bit more. They're trying to find that way to get down. They're getting shots again. Shots 20-10 in favor of the Sooners. But I think Midland needs to work that stretch.
Secord now. Maybe a 2-on-1. Secord to the net.
Oh,
just about tucked it in off Voyan's foot there.
Not sure if the net came off as well. Let's talk about that a little bit. What do you think of the NHL looking into goaltenders now, trying to loosen up the pipes, even with the breakaways?
Yeah, well, when the guy from Toronto, Bennington?
Yeah.
Or is it Murray?
I
Murray.
think it was Murray. Yeah, just working
He
the
just
line.
works it. I mean, I think that's right.
Yeah. I think it comes down to when you intentionally kick it off.
Goalies are
right?
smart. Goalies are smart.
Oh,
they
they
know
find
what
ways.
they know what the heck's going on.
Shoot, I know.
I play with some smart goalies. They would do it all the time. Believe me. I can think of 2 specifically. And they would just
as well.
You know exactly what I'm talking about?
I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
They're smart about it.
Well, there used to be, in the 90s, the big thing was to go ahead and just kind of build almost like a snowbank.
Yeah, Marty
in
Brodeur
front,
style.
yeah.
He'd just like slop it over and it would be like
Yep.
a pile.
Yep. And just cover that line for the crease and get as much of an advantage on it as you can.
As long as you don't go back to like the 40s pegs that were like this deep.
Oh my gosh.
And you couldn't move the net.
The game's so fast now. You have to have the breakaway, but you got to find a way to keep it from
The health and welfare of the players. The
Yeah.
net does have to come off because if we go back to the 40s when you just ran into a wall.
Guys are so much faster now.
Yeah, a good injury. You get McDavid or somebody like that moving 100 miles an hour and the net doesn't move. Davidson there met by Eddington. Puck into the Warrior bench. I think this will come. Well, I thought it might come inside the zone. Looked like maybe the Sooner
think
player
it
was
came
still
out.
inside the. Thought he might still be in the zone when he chipped it out of the bench, though. Borderline. Here is Eddington now. Logging some minutes back there on the point. The pairing of Eddington and Royer called upon pretty frequently.
Well, and I think
The,
thinking back to the beginning of the season, Donovan was such a key player in that game against the Broncos, and he's been kind of quiet tonight.
Just looking down there, James, the Warriors only running with 5D this evening. Which would be why we've said their names 100 times. Only got 5 of them. Out in front, it comes Olsen now. Shot right on.
Oh man, what an opportunity there for the Warriors.
I think saved off the line by a Sooner right there. As it snuck through Culberson Bond and cleared off the line. Holy jumping. Here now Fry battles in there. Fry, Howe, Bassett, 3 Sooners. Squirts out, Fry, Olsen. Well, Fry comes away with it though. He'll skate to center, 3-on-2. Fry will shoot it. Goes up and out of play off the stick of Tim. Let's revisit that. I think it went through Culberson Bond, 100%, and referee Webster right on the line instantly. No call.
Yeah, that was through the wicket, so somebody had to have either picked it up or it stopped at the post on that far post.
Coulda.
But a great job by Howe working his way up through the neutral zone, able to get a shot down. And Voyen had to cover it up. Another quick shot from Baird.
Here now Blake out of the corner. Him and Royer will do battle. Puck down, Blake gives the business to Wright, and Eddington and Royer back out there. It might go for icing, but I think Donovan beat it out. Down it comes. Eddington keeps it in. Sidesteps Barone. Morosto can't control. And Eddington steps into the Sooner player there.
That was
Baird. Got the worst of that. There's Voyen now. He'll play it to Shearer. Donovan handles it. Chun. Nice play there by Barone. Twice. Get it out of harm's way. Into the center wisely. Over to Chun. Shoots. Blocked right in front. Swearingen. Backhander. Olsen. Puck loose. Olsen again. They'll cycle it down low. Into the slot. Woughton can't handle. Olsen.
Looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up.
It looks like it's going to be Swearingen for a rough, I think, or Barone. Not sure. Oh, no. Wisely.
It's going to be... Oh, yeah. We'll shoot.
All right. I thought they had the puck.
Yeah, so did I.
That's my bad. I thought they had the puck, and the whistle went when the puck hit the Sooner. So, excuse me. The Sooners will have a power play. Is the score 3-2, James, or 3-1?
I thought it was 3-1.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's 3-1, and they entered the goal into the, or they meant the penalty. Shot right on score.
What a shot.
Secord with that twisted wrister.
Secord with his second.
4-1 Sooners.
Just a bang shot right there too. Quick pass, quick release. And that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Speed it up. Speed up that pace.
And stay out of the box if you're the Midland Warriors.
Midland Warriors, absolutely.
So.
Well, they're keeping that second one up there.
Yeah, I think they were trying to enter 2-0-0, and the 2 made it up on the scoreboard. I think. Yes. I'm not crazy.
Yep.
Well, I am crazy, but not crazy in that moment.
Just a different kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is Royan. Thanks for backing me up, buddy.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
I'm
just as crazy. It's all good.
Eddington up the wall. Morosh will give chase, but Bickford there to it first. Lost it for a second. Out skates the Sooners.
1:15 remaining in the period. And we're going to see matching.
It's going to be Donovan for the Warriors. And number 91 for the Sooners, Bassett. 4-on-4 for 1:14 left here, in the second. Donovan and Bassett matching roughings.
Warriors coach not too happy with the call. Trying to get an explanation.
Donovan getting his lip examined here by the medical personnel of the Warriors. Looks to be no worse for wear. Fry and Chun now. Wisely to the point. Eddington. Blocked on the way in. Here's Chun now. Up to the point. Royer fanned on it. Wisely hacks down Payne. So that's how. There's Fry now. The Secord. 2-goal man looking for the hat trick.
Oh, see, now you just cursed it.
Secord in front. Shot! Oh, hit the side of the net, Fry. Nice opportunity there. You can say the word hat trick. Come on now. You just can't say the S word. Here's Eddington.
That's out of the question right now anyway. So.
Well, exactly. Here is Bickford now. 20 seconds to go here in the second. Bickford with room to skate, and he will. Bickford. He'll shoot it. Oh, just about had the rebound to Secord. Voyen able to stick it to the edge. 2-on-2 now. Weber to the point. Tim blocked in front. Bickford, the captain, laying down to block it.
Great block by Bickford. That's the spot you don't want to take it.
Ouchie.
Yeah, he's gonna catch his breath for a couple of minutes now.
So at the end of 2 periods, the Sooners in front by a 4-1 score and 24-13 on the shot clock. The Warriors took a penalty. The Sooners capitalize. Evett gets his first, we think, in the ACHA. They did keep the puck for him. And the Warriors unable to come away with a goal in that period. James, your thoughts on the second?
I think we saw what we talked about from the Sooners, just figure those out, find those options, and get those shots on net. They did.
And quicken the pace a little bit, which they did.
Pick up the pace a little bit. They did. I'd like to see them pick it up a little bit more. You know, I'm also thinking back to previous games and thinking ahead to the 9 games that we're calling this weekend. You know, you're going to have quicker ups and quicker outs if you're going to be the Sooners playing against a Minot, if you're going to be playing against these other teams, like an Illinois State, right? So you really want to see them pick up those outs, but at the same time, they're finding the back of the net. If you're Midland, man, slow down the penalties. Try and be smart about your play. Because I think they're just getting caught up in some of the emotion of it, and we both know that that's not a healthy and good way to win a game.
Yeah, not a recipe for success when you're in the penalty box. So from Arctic Edge in Edmond at the Battle of the Edge, this is Curtis Johnson with James Shelby. We'll be back for period number 3 to wrap it up. This is Bronco Hockey Live.
We are one of the oldest institutions of higher learning in Oklahoma.
We are teaching tomorrow's leaders.
We are champions.
We're the first forensic science program of its kind in the state.
We are making school rock.
We are learning to tell stories that make a difference.
We are the leaders on campus today and in our communities tomorrow.
We are reaching new heights in the fine arts.
We are tomorrow's business innovators.
We are learning to prevent illness and promote health in our community.
We are all this and more. We are Central.
There are more than 20,000 ways to experience Illinois State.
Hey, what's up? You ready to go to class?
What kind of Redbird will you be? Create your legacy at Illinois State University.
This is Midland University.
This is the place.
It's what college life is all about. A small campus feel.
Just right.
With big opportunities. Big opportunities. From programs that inspire my passion. My passion.
My passion.
And ignite my potential.
My potential. Where you can graduate in 4 years. Guaranteed.
This is my time.
This is the place.
Midland University.
It's definitely a big deal. The next 4 years of my life will determine my future. I'm gonna need an education to do what I want to do. But I want more. I want the best I can get, and I'm ready to work hard for it. That's why I'm choosing Minot State University. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, belong.
This is you at OU. What will you learn? How will you excel? What path will you lead? Who will you impact? What will you do at OU?
Hi, I'm Dana.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Uptown Normal.
The best part about Uptown Normal is how close it is to campus. It's located right next to the quad. It has everything you could possibly want, and it's within walking distance of everything on campus.
There are plenty of things to keep you busy in Uptown Normal. There are tons of restaurants, a pizza place, frozen yogurt, there's a bookstore, a record store, the post office.
There's shops and boutiques and even some bakeries.
There's a great hotel, and one of the best things about Uptown Normal is Uptown Station.
Uptown Station is the transportation hub of Uptown Normal. It has a really great bus system which will take you pretty much anywhere in town for free with your Redbird ID. It's also the Amtrak station in town.
So if you want to plan a trip home, it'll go to Chicago, St. Louis, and tons of stops in between. Another good thing about Uptown Station is that it's located right next to Constitution Trail,
which is a really cool exercise trail for people who like to bike, run, or walk, and it connects Bloomington to Normal.
Uptown Normal is a great amenity, and it's right next to the Illinois State campus.
So whether you're going to make a whole day out of it or just stop by in between classes, there are so many things to come see and do. State your passion
at Illinois State University.
We stand strong on the same team.
We all represent one thing.
We perform on the stage, on the field, in the classroom for our dreams.
We respect who you are every day.
Take pride in the way that we play.
No hate, no need to discriminate.
We're accountable for things that we say.
It's not about the way that you look.
We appreciate the skin that you're in.
You are who you are when you get here.
Work hard, pray hard, and we win.
We can all make a change in the world.
Come together, one voice, speak loud.
Here at Midland, together we are warriors.
And we all wear the M so proud.
Together, we are warriors.
Zusammen sind wir Warriors.
Samen, wij zijn strijders.
Together, we are warriors.
Some say it's where you are that matters most. The feel of a place. Others say it's who you're with. At Oregon, we say it's both. It's a sense of purpose that takes flight in the classroom, on the court, and around the world. It's a sense of belonging that takes root. The bonds we build, the ones not easily broken.
There is something so powerful about this sense of belonging that no matter where you go, once a duck, always the duck.
It's original and unexpected, groundbreaking and world-class.
We're part of history, but we're always trying to make more history.
It's the sand, sun, wind, and snow. And if anyone asks, it never rains. Some say it's the place. Others say it's the people. We just say, it's Oregon. What will you say?
For over 131 years, the University of Oklahoma has been making an impact. It is a legacy of excellence, a legacy defined by courage and determination, a legacy of champions, both on and off the field. And we're not done yet. From big wins to bigger discoveries, we're advancing Oklahoma, the nation, and the world. Because at the University of Oklahoma, we change lives.
Imagine your future, the places, the possibilities. Where might your aspirations, interests, and abilities take you? Illinois State University is where your true talents are discovered, nurtured, and put to work. We cultivate leaders, build careers, and ignite your passion to impact our world. State your passion at Illinois State University.
This is your Midland experience.
Small field.
Big opportunity.
250 performing arts opportunities.
Did we mention the 4-year graduation guarantee? Midland University.
It's a huge decision. It's my life, my future. Because I'm not just choosing a university, I'm choosing the life I will have. I want more than learning. I want the best education I can get. That's why I'm choosing Minot State University. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, belong.
Connect to innovation.
Connect to creativity.
Connect to opportunities.
Connect to friendship. Connect to all this and more when you connect to Central.
Hello and welcome back to period number 3 from the edge. The battle at the edge. Sooners and Warriors locked in a battle.
Getting colder.
Yes, it is.
It felt cold earlier too, but it feels colder now.
4-1 our hockey game score. If you're just tuning in. 2 goals from Secord, pacing the Sooners. And a goal from Royer for the Warriors. We'll skate 4-on-4 for 40 seconds. Here to start the third. Payne and Glass out there. There's Bickford. 2 D-men will jump in. Bickford, Secord. Fanned on it. Glass. Saved there by Voyer.
Secord definitely looking for that third man high, looking for Glass coming into the zone. Glass just a little bit farther behind the play than what Secord was hoping for.
Olsen turned it over to Payne. Now Glass. Wisely gets loose. I thought maybe potentially a tripping penalty there. Wisely kind of got hauled down with the foot. A borderline trip. No call, though.
I think the officials have done a good job of allowing the teams to play.
They have.
You know, they haven't over-controlled the game. They've let them play, kind of let some things go. I think overall it's been pretty good.
There's Hollander hauling in there. I see what I did there.
I do.
Yeah.
If only people could see our facial reactions when we say things sometimes.
Here's a right, shot right on. Nice save there, Culberson Bond. They'll hold on. I'm glad that they don't, James, because it gets a little crazy up here.
I don't know. Sometimes when you're explaining everything, though, like especially when you're talking about zone coverages.
I'm a big
your
hands guy.
Yeah, the hands come out big time.
Right now, they're tucked.
Oh, man.
Trying to stay warm.
I mean, I got the hot hands, but I was saving those for game 3 because...
And now we're in period 3, so I think I've started to figure out what players are which, so I don't need my name cards.
Had a kid.
If I get something wrong, don't, call me out.
Oh,
Here's
I'll call you out
Bassett. In over the line. Novak takes over. He'll chip it in. Can't get by Payne, though.
I think it's been helpful that all the teams have had nameplates on the backs of their jerseys.
It does help. Although Minots were a little bit camouflaged on their jerseys.
Yeah.
Not the best of fonts that they picked.
The double ink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit tricky. There's Weber out to center. And Howell pound that back in. Voyne out to cut it off. And Eddington slips a check. And he'll try to skate to safety. Cut off there by Payne. He'll gather. Trying to find Prouty. Comes out to Martin, a shot. Nice pad save there by Voyne. Here Barone now. Chip it in deep. Martin. Trying to shrivel that back to Swearingen. Come out to center, and Swearingen will fire it back in. Now Martin. There's stick lift there by Wotton. Take away time and space. Martin again. Runs into Royer. Way skates Olsen now. Overskated it a bit. No icing. He tipped off Chun. Go back to get it as Blake. Up around the wall, Olsen. Unable to grab that one. Now Wotton tries to get it out to Shearer. It's cut off there by Barone, and now Martin, just open wing. Olsen takes over. Olsen now. Hit there by Swearingen. Now Blake in over the line. Shoot! Nice save by Voyen. And now Wright with time and space to skate. Nice stick lift, though, by Evett. He'll chip it in deep and after it. Nice little reverse there. Center coming across, and away goes Chun. Nice little exit there from the Warriors out of their own zone. Eddington wins that battle, and away comes Chun. He'll shoot it. Nice save, Culberson Bond with the blocker. There's Reyes. He'll skate out to center, feather one in, and go after it himself. There's Timken now up the wall. Davidson down low. He'll swing it round. Donovan hands it to, now here's Teakin. This little center lane pass to right. And he'll shoot it right on one hop. Culberson Bond. 2 saves. Off the rebound.
Quite the bobble there.
Be careful.
Quite the bobble out in front from Culberson Bond as the puck goes out of play on this one. That's unnerving.
Yeah, it's one of those Toscala moments, if you recall, back in the day. It took about 7 bounces. Ding, 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 ding. On the Leafs, got beat from 200 feet. That's one of those little short hoppers if you're,
right.
You know, baseball player, shortstop. Try to get out and play that on the non-short hop. There's Tim now, gloving it down. Glass takes over, though. Gets by Shearer. Tim will collect it. Chipped in. Can't get it past. Novak can't get it past Payne. Now Weber battling for it. Weber and Payne do battle in behind the Sooner net. Novak there to help out. Glass in there as well for the Sooners. Puck being asked to move it by the official. And it will get moved. Now we got a hand pass on the Warriors.
It was pretty obvious hand pass there. I mean, just
sort of look around.
Hey, nobody's here.
Hey, did you see it?
14:47 remaining in this third period. Shots on goal, 27-21 in
Warriors,
favor.
yeah, kind of got it back to almost even there on the shot department.
Yeah.
Looking to get it even on the goal department. Royer will get it in deep.
And I think we've seen the Warriors have a more sustained pressure down in the Sooner zone as well.
There's Davidson out to center. Secord couldn't control with his feet. And away skates Eddington. Chips it in. Gets around Barone. Delayed penalty coming up on the Sooners. Voyne will head to the bench. Be touched up by the Sooners, and we'll have a slashing call.
We'll see Midland
on the Sooners
have their first power play in a while.
It is going to be Secord head to the box. 2 for Slash. 14-14 on this third period, and the Warriors get a good chance here. I think this is sort of do or die time now. If you're the Warriors, need one here to claw this back to a 2-goal hockey game. Warriors will win it back. Wisely comes up with the loose puck. Go back to Shearer. He'll shoot it. No one in front. Culberson Bond deflected up and out of play. Off the netting.
I'm not sure that one hit the netting. It didn't look like it hit the netting. It looked like it went straight up and then came right back down, but I guess I could be wrong. We're not down in that corner anymore, thank goodness, right?
Well, I think you're not wrong because the linesman blew the whistle, not the referee that was 2 feet away, so.
Who would have thought? Every once in a while, they score.
Yeah. What's that saying about a blind squirrel? Here is Chun. Puck will squirt loose to Eddington. He'll go plant himself in front of the net and be a nuisance. Chun now out of the corner. He had that top corner picked. Rifled it high. Now here is Chun. Weaving his way. Trying to get it to Eddington. Nice break up there by the Sooners. Now Chun, and it's Bickford that picks it off. Bickford on a bit of a break. Bickford into the zone. Woughton wouldn't let him go.
What pressure from Bickford, though, to be able to sustain, hold on, get that shot off at the same time well off balance.
There's Shearer now. He'll hand it to Wright. Wright will chip it in. He chipped it up and out of play. And we'll have a whistle inside the Sooner line. So Donovan, get a warning there. He'll win it back though. Royer, goal scorer on the power play. Royer, shot. Blocked in front. Donovan tried to chisel it loose. Right, up the wall. Met there by Bassett though. And Bassett will send it the length of the 200.
12 seconds left on that penalty to the Sooners. 12:22 remaining in the period.
The Warriors just about had too many men again. Tim had to hold at the bench, waiting for a penalty.
Yeah, at that point, if you get 3 too many men's in a game, something's going on.
Yikes. 12:17 here left to go in this third period. 4-1 our score. The Battle of the Edge, game number 2 of this showcase weekend. Shearer now, skated out. He'll shoot it right on and hit Culberson Bond on the O. And we'll hold for a whistle.
I think he was looking for that in between the arm shot, looking for that near post. Culbertson Bond up for the task.
So Tim into face-off. It's won back nicely though by Glass. And now Secord. Tim though holds it in. On into Davison. And now Reyes from behind his own net with room to skate. He'll try to find Davison in the middle. Finds Secord instead, shoots. And Voyen had a trouble with it momentarily, but he'll hold on for a whistle.
I think we've seen this level out. I feel like you have a good back and forth going now between the Sooners and Midland. I mean, we were talking in the locker room that, Midland ended up taking Minot to overtime.
They did.
So we know that there's a little extra that Midland can put together here.
Scores!
Wow.
Bickford off the face-off. Ripped it on net. Voyen didn't even see it before it was by him, and it's 5-1 Sooners.
Man, what a great job by the Sooners today.
They have been impressive. 5-1.
Coming into this game, I wouldn't have seen a 5-1 score. I wouldn't have seen that.
Well, what would
heck of a job.
What would the spread have been, James?
I was thinking a lot closer than this.
Oh, Voyen into it a little bit with Blake. I think Voyen might get a penalty here. Maybe.
Nope.
Okay. Not sure why the whistle then.
Yeah, I was looking at this one as being probably leaning more towards Midland and maybe a little bit closer.
There you go.
I didn't see a 5-1 score coming in.
Well, it's a good thing you can't gamble on the ACHA then, James.
That and I don't gamble.
Well,
you know.
Yeah. Up the wall it comes. Chun will handle. Down low. Ran into Bonifay there.
That was a late hit, too.
Chun gave him a little extra, and away came Evitt. Evitt now. Go.
Oh, you saw that one. That was going top cheddar.
I said,
that had that top corner picked all day.
And then he rang it off the bar.
Rang it off the corner.
Yeah, I think it was the joint right in the old cookie basket.
Man.
Evitt looking for goal number 2 of the night. And you know what? He might have had room to slide that, but he's like, I already got one. I'm looking for 2 here.
Yeah.
Oh. And Swear Engine just decided to just
launched it.
Lob wedge that out of play. 4.
Looking for that high glass, but that glass just kind of drops off there on that corner a little bit. I think you almost expect it to be the same length, a little bit longer than it is.
It's the
short glass.
The short plexi.
Yeah.
Here at the edge.
Yeah, I'd love to see the glass higher all the way around.
By the way, I really like calling it the edge.
Yeah?
I'm a big fan. Battle at the edge. I'm into it.
You're gonna stick with the edge from now on?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
More Bronco Barn business. Just go the edge.
Well, I mean, the sign in front of us says all of it.
That's true. That's true.
Could be the Bronco Barn at the edge.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It just sounds like more of a hockey rink name, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, we're going to have another penalty coming up here on Midland. It's going to be a slash. I don't know. Did you see that one? I don't know that it was a slash. I mean, he came over the stick, but I don't know there was a full slashing motion.
Thought it was kind of more stick to stick on the puck.
Yeah.
Didn't look like it was more of like the chop. It was more of a sweep on the blade.
Yeah.
Regardless of the commentary, it'll be Novak. Set for 2. And the Sooners will get a chance to extend here. Bickford, Secord, room to walk. Nice block there. Door, glass. Secord again. Looking to rip that twisted wrister. He does. Nice save, Voyen. Secord already has one from about a similar spot. Looking to go high glove there.
I think if you're the Sooners, you allowed Midland to collapse more around in front, right? So you took away even more options for them. Spread it out a little bit, get it across, move the puck a little bit quicker, and take some of those shots from the outside, try and get those rebounds.
There is Blake now. Secord, he'll walk it a bit. Exchange it with Bickford. Oh, nice hands there. By Wisely. Now Chun. Send it back to Shearer, who's got time. And he will see if he can ice it. He doesn't get it all the way down, and Bickford has room to skate. Bickford now stops up, hands it off to Payne. And that will be iced by Shearer. And Secord will go back for it. Fry will swing behind, and Secord will take it, though. Here's Secord. Find Prouty. He'll skate in over the Warrior line. Go for a little lap. Prouty cut off there by... Nice play by Woughton. And he'll skate to center. Woo! Ran into Barone.
There's the penalty.
And that'll
coming.
be interference on Barone.
8:12 remaining in the third period. Shots on goal, 31-23. Again, Midland kind of getting back into this one.
Back into the shot department. Now you got 4-on-4 for 34 seconds. As James just said, 8:12 left here in the third period. See if Midland can make this interesting. OU try to get a late change. Orsini having none of it. Fry will have to head back. Give yourself a little extra delay. Prouty tried to win that forward, didn't though. Royan shot right on. Nice save. Culberson Bond right into the glove. And OU now can get their change. As Baird and Blake take the place of Prouty and Payne. And away skates Swearingen. Send it in deep. 4-on-4 now. He'll go after it. Heads up. Swearingen just about caught Royer with his head down. Blake couldn't get it through, and away skates Weber. Weber all alone on a breakaway. Weber scores! Went to the backhand, brought it to the forehand, and the quick wrister beats Culberson Bond. And it's 5-2 Sooners.
Yeah, straight through the wickets there. What a great breakaway for Weber. Off to the races and just finishes it for them. Bringing this one to a 3-goal.
Nice play
deficit
there by Weber. Nice little block, and then he's off to the races. It's a common deke that you see, right? The backhand quick to the forehand, and then just rifle it over the blocker side. Nice goal. Here is Fry now. Shearer takes over at his own line. We'll do a little loop as the Warriors will have now 1 minute and 15 of power play time. Really make this interesting. $7:20 left to go here in the third period. 5-2, the Sooners lead. But Midland with a chance here to make this a little closer game.
Wisely tries to give a little forearm shiver.
Ooh, back to back. Sooner big hits there. Oh, now out of the corner. Woughton in front, scores!
And it's a 2-goal game.
And just like that, you say the word interesting enough on the broadcast, and apparently they hear you. 5-2. 5-3, that is.
Power play goal
Woughton
for the Warriors.
A couple players down low get kind of worked over, but it pops out to Woughton. He takes it to the net. Power move.
Yeah.
He beats Bond over the blocker side. You can hear from the OU bench, don't give him any life, don't give him any life. Well, they have life. They have a pulse. And it looks like OU is going to take a timeout here. .6:56 to go in the third, James. And this game just got a little bit interesting.
Got a lot more interesting. Oh, you're looking at a 2-goal deficit. You are Midland. Try and get something structured, get back into the zone, get it to a 1-goal.
You never know.
At that point, then you're looking at, hey, if there's 3 minutes left, do you get aggressive like we talked about quite a bit?
Right.
Pull your goalie, get that 6-man, and try and tie it up.
Exactly.
Push it to an OT.
So now if you're the Warriors, you need one probably, right, like you're saying, James, you probably need one before that 3-minute mark.
Yep.
Really start make OU sweat. So the message from the coach of OU will be what, James?
Don't let him in the zone.
Yeah, just breathe,
just
right?
Push.
Yeah. Take a breath. All right, boys. You gave him life.
Now take it away.
Now squeeze it back.
Yep.
I think if you're Midland, you're down there saying, hey, we're in this thing,
We're
boys.
in it. Yeah, absolutely.
Just crawled this back. Let's make it count now.
And if you're us, you're saying, hey, I'm a little hungry.
Yeah, kind of. It's about that time. So Woughton makes it 5-3, and we got a hockey game.
And you can see that life
now knocked down.
In Midland.
There's Wisely. Ripped that one. Like a slingshot over the net. Bickford out to Shearer. Over to Olsen. Up the wall, Wisely.
Secord.
Weber made it 5-2. And a ripper. Nice save there by Voyen. Weber with the 5-2. Woughton, 5-3.
So here's a follow-up. If you are the coaches on both sides, are you going to shorten your bench? Are you looking to shorten that bench a little bit?
No, I think the Warriors already have a short bench. They really play with like 3 lines and 2 sets of D, kind of. So if I'm them, I just keep rolling that what I have been. I think if you're the Sooners, you'd probably have to say yes. And see if that happens. Donovan, that's going to be a penalty for a rough. It's for the extra.
Yeah, Donovan threw on that extra shove to the face, and gonna get it.
Yep, he's gonna get called every day.
Yep, especially with that back judge.
The OU, the Midland not happy because the penalties down below that weren't called. I think those are clean hits. Those are just hard hits.
Absolutely.
That is the one where you can't get away with the extra.
Right.
It's fine. The first hit was fine.
Yep.
No arm up, and the second sort of forearm shiver to the face.
Right.
That's what does it. So now OU.
Forearm shiver, sucker punch, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it, I guess. So now OU gets a chance to maybe squeeze the life for good out of this. Here's Bickford at the point. C-cord. Seam. Nice play there by Eddington. Nice slide to take that away. C-cord. Payne. Bickford. Down low. Back to Payne now. Bickford again. Over to Payne. He'll shoot it. Blocked on its way by Wisely off the foot. C-cord.
What a save.
Fanned on it. Eddington blocked it. Payne can't hold it in, and the Warriors get it down. There's Eddington trying to grunt it out. And some discomfort on his, looks like his hip.
Yeah, it looks like when he went down, it looks like the Sooner player fell on top of him in that spot.
There's Evitt. All by himself. And there is now Evitt. Down low, he'll spin it. Prouty. Up top, Barone. He'll work the point with Howe. Back to Barone. He'll shoot it. Missed just wide. He'll hit off the net. And then land on the back of the net. And that'll cause a whistle. 4:49 left to go in the third. 38 seconds still to go on the penalty to Donovan.
I think if we go back to that timeout, Sooners are doing exactly what they needed to do. Holding off. We're looking at 4:49 remaining. You know, we talked about if you're Midland, you're looking for that goal before the 3-minute mark.
Yep. Sort of the untimely penalty puts a damper on that. Here's Prouty now. A little slice.
And I think since that penalty
Tim now.
Or since that timeout, play has primarily been in the
Fry with
zone.
a shot. Nice save. Voyan to cut it down. As Fry looked to pick the corner on that one.
Little night at the Roxbury up in the broadcast booth. Oh,
what a movie.
Man.
Here is Reyes now. He'll shoot it. Blocked on the way by his own guy, Martin. And Eddington, woo! Lays the boom on Howe. And we're all even. So Woughton, Wisely, and Chun, the big line comes out for the Warriors. There is Chun. He'll shoot it right on. Oh, and Wisely had a second or two in front. There's Woughton. Manhandled a bit, and now we got a penalty on OU. It's going to be Bassett for a high stick on Woughton.
So you're looking at this one. Are you going to go 6-on-4?
Nope.
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet, huh?
Nope.
Depends on how...
Not yet.
I mean, I've seen it.
Nope.
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 Not for you, right?
Not for me. Nope.
Not for you. If you're Midland and you get a quick one right here,
then maybe, yes.
Then win the draw, get it back in the zone, pull your goalie, get that extra man, and try and tie it up here in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, first one, get the first one. Whoa! Ripper. Blocked on the way by Secord. Here now, Shearer at the point. He'll shoot it. Pinballs. Ooh, Houghton just about snuck that down low. Culberson Bonds at the last second kicked it away. Here's Wisely. Shearer. Chun. Can't find an angle. Wisely now. Little time and space. Wisely, Seam, Chun. Kind of gets lost with Woughton. Woughton back to Shearer. Shearer hands it to Woughton. He'll shoot it. He missed the net. Kept in though. Shearer at the point. Wisely can't handle. Shearer keeps it in with his hand. Oh, just about twice. Away goes right. Right. On Bickford. Bickford loses his stick in the process. Here's Olsen in front. Can't find the handle. Shot from a tough angle. He scores!
Oh my gosh! Wow. All right, so 225.
Heavens.
225, a 5-4 hockey game.
Weber gets his second from a sharp angle.
Wow.
Culberson Bond saying the net had come off and that is why it went in. I don't know though.
Official Orsini says no. Quick afterwards.
And OU's in a scrap here. 225. 5-4 game. We will see when the goalie is pulled, James.
Yeah. Because at this point, you're going to.
Yes.
You are going to see this goaltender pulled.
We will see when Voyen gets the nod from the coach of the Warriors. But this game has turned in an instant. 3 goals.
You know, and you hear the
offside.
line. Yeah.
Olsen just unable to keep it in. 3 goals in, what is that?
About
7 minutes?
7 minutes, yeah.
I think the first one was scored about 9 minutes left.
You hear the Midland bench. One shot, guys. One shot. One shot. That's all it's going to take.
Doesn't have to be pretty. That one, Weber scored from below the goal line.
Yeah.
Here is Royer. He'll just chip it in deep. Martin got him with the cross-check a bit. Now the Warriors try to go to work. Weber down low. Olsen will pinch down to try to keep it in. Squirts out. Tim can't handle. Voyen is still in the net. Here's Payne. Worked over by Weber. Eddington will go back for it. Side steps Martin. And he'll look to skate. Cut off by Bickford. Nice play. Playing cornerback. Ooh, he ripped it. Just wide on Voyen. Bickford playing a little corner free safety there. Turned over though. And Eddington, partial break. Voyen remains in the net. Here's Shearer, Wisely. Chun now. There comes Voyen. There he goes. Wisely will spin it back to Chun. Couldn't hold it. Glass. Gain the red line and he'll score.
Blake getting the breakaway there and able to get that empty netter to seal the deal on this one.
It's a turnover at the blue line by the Warriors. Blake makes the smart play. He doesn't just shoot it from there. He gains to the red, takes his chances, and pumps it in. 1:05 left. The Midland Warriors come up a goal short.
Next game, 7:45 here at the Edge between the UCO Broncos and Oregon Ducks as we finish up this last minute.
Last minute of play in the third period. There's Royer. Find Wisely. Chun. Wisely, nice keep there. Secord.
Warriors
can't keep it in. Voyen will head to the bench again. Royer, Donovan, little sidestep, cuts to the middle, shoots, blocked, works over Bickford though, and there Donovan now in front. Slides back, Shearer,
20
looking to
seconds.
get loose. Shearer, down low, cut off there by Secord, and he'll just eat it. 9, 10, 7, 5, Royer. 3, 2, and 1. And that will do it as it's blocked by Bickford. And the OU Sooners
win 2 in a row.
Take it 6-4. And they pump that winning streak to 2 in a row, as James just mentioned. Yep, beat me to it. So, from the edge, game number 2 of the showcase, the Sooners improve to 5-7-2, and Midland will drop to 3-14-1. Very competitive game at the end.
Yeah.
It was a bit of one-way traffic for a while. But Midland, no quit in them. Claw it back to a 1-goal game, and then OU gets the empty netter from Blake to make it a 6-4 final.
Well, and I think, there was that urgency in the towards the end of the third period, right, from Midland. And you almost wonder if they had that urgency a little bit sooner.
Yeah, could it have been different?
It could have been a different game.
Yep.
Right? It's like they found that extra gear that they needed in the second period.
The shots at one point, I think, were 25-10.
Yeah.
They finished 32-28. So, yeah, Midland turned it around, but too little, too late, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, from the edge, showcase game number 2. We'll be back at 7:45 for game number 3, featuring the UCO Broncos and the University of Oregon Ducks. This is Curtis Johnson alongside James Gelbert. We will see you in about 1 hour for game number 3. This is Bronco Hockey Live.